What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild today here on the channel. Today we have the Indiana Pacers, a team that has been kind of in the middle of the pack of the Eastern Conference for many years now. And I think they're finally time to move on from some of their bigger pieces. Sabonis, Brogdon, Turner, whatever it may be. I think this team made a good decision. Looks like they're finally going to be trading all of these guys, going into a full-scale rebuild. That's what we're going to be doing here today. So I'm not 100% confident that I'm going to be trading all of these guys. I'm just saying that probably the majority of them are going to get moved in one way or another. I don't know if this is going to be before the first season or after, but this team is kind of, as I mentioned, been in the middle of the pack for so many years now. Never really been a true contender. I think it's the right move for them to do. We're going to do that in just a second, but before we do, as always, you guys are new around here, man, feel free to join the community, hit that subscribe button. As always, you guys got any other video ideas, feel free to leave those down below as well. Without further ado, man, let's blow up this Pacers team and hopefully get them a championship. So quickly, we will go over this roster, kind of see what we are looking like right now here in Indiana. We have Malcolm Brogdon, who I'm not 100% sure I do want to trade. I still think he's a very good guard, good combo guard. He can definitely be a good player on both sides of the basketball. So he's 28 years old. We're only in a 3-year rebuild. If this were, say, a 5-year rebuild, we would definitely be considering that a little bit different. But with a 3-year rebuild, it's possible. Still going to look at offers for him. TJ McConnell, really solid backup point guard. They have Brad Wanamaker, Celtics legend. Karis LeVert's definitely getting traded. Chris Duarte's been unbelievable for them. Their 13th overall pick out of Oregon. 24 years of age. He's been one of the bright spots of this Indiana Pacers team. He's going to be starting for me. I definitely want to see if I can progress him as fast as possible. So LeVert, unfortunately, is going to be gone. I thank him for his time here, man, but we really don't need him other than that. We have TJ Warren also going to be gone just on a 1-year deal. Really don't have any use for that. Not going to bring him back. Jeremy Lamb could be a piece that's moving on, so that small forward position is definitely kind of wide open right now. Power forward, it's so iffy if I want to trade Sabonis or not because he's probably the best player on this team. I just don't know how I feel about trading a 25-year-old star. It's something that's really tough for me to kind of wrap my head around. But hey, man, my Celtics are interested in real life. I'd definitely like to see them maybe go after it a little bit. But as of now, Sabonis, I'm going to look at offers. I have no 100% decision on him. Torrey Craig, O'Shea Brissett as well could be moved. And then Miles Turner, I feel like he came out and said a quote or something like that doesn't get appreciated enough in Indiana or something like that. So I think Miles Turner is still really underrated in this league. I'd like to keep him. I just don't know if it's going to be possible today. So then we have Goga and we have Isaiah Jackson as well. So a couple moves definitely are going to be made. I do want this team to win a championship in this video, so I'm not going to half-ass it or anything. I'll see you guys with our first move. Our first trade is going to be coming here with the Miami Heat. A little bit of a blockbuster one. TJ Warren, Karis LeVert, and Justin Holiday all going over to Miami, and we're picking up Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson. So Bam's going to come in here, be my new center. He's locked up on a long-term contract, 24 years old. We get a really talented young piece right there who I still think be a little bit higher than an 86 overall, but just my opinion, which now does mean that Miles Turner is most likely 100% gone. I don't want to trade Miles Turner, but with Bam Adebayo coming in, he's just a lot better. So that's basically the way we're going to be going about this. We're probably going to be looking for Turner to get me some sort of small forward most likely, and I think that's probably the next move we're going to do. All right, so I'm interested here in this deal with San Antonio for Keldon Johnson and Jakob Poeltl. The thing is, I do not want to give up my first-round pick this year whatsoever because I think there's still a possibility we end up not being that good. So I would be willing to give you an unprotected first in 2023. They want to do that? No, they want 2024. Let me Drew Eubanks. That's not great, but I think there's a possibility we're not that good this year, so I 100% want to save it, and I know that pick was top 10 protected, but even if it falls like number 11 or 12, I don't want to lose it for nothing, so we're probably going to go, actually, would I be willing to do this maybe, potentially? I think I low-key actually will, because, you know what, if it's top 10 protected, I feel like I'd want it if it was 11 or 12, but honestly, I can live with that. All right, we're going to do that. Welcome to the team. Keldon Johnson, going to be my new starting small forward. We definitely get... we get a little bit, it's interesting. I don't think 100% Keldon Johnson's a home run, slam dunk, new acquisition, but I think he's serviceable enough. He's going to be starting at that small forward spot for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at offers for both Malcolm Brogdon and Domantas Sabonis, then we'll decide from there. So I'll either see you guys with the next trade or the rotation. So unfortunately, no, it's not a Sabonis trade. We have a small move. We're moving on from Goga. Yeah, he's 22 years old. He is in the final year of his deal, and he really wasn't going to play because we just picked up Jakob Poeltl as a backup center. So getting a first-round pick here from the Memphis Grizzlies is a pretty big win for me. I know it's in 2 years. I know it's lottery protected. It's still an asset we have moving forward. It's a little bit better than what Goga probably would have provided me, at least value-wise. So that trade's in the books. So we have the rotation all set. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And the rotation is all set here at the start of year number 1. The starting 5 is, it's competitive. We're not going to be terrible this first season, but I don't think this team's going to be, anywhere close to a championship anytime soon. But it's going to be Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Duarte, Keldon Johnson, Domantas Sabonis, and Bam Adebayo, one of probably our biggest pickup of the offseason. So I'm excited right now, man. I do think this team's in a good spot. We obviously made a lot of bigger moves to kind of start out this video, but I think we're set up in a way that's definitely going to contribute in a couple years from now. Our bench is okay. It's got Jeremy Lamb, Jakob Poeltl, TJ McConnell, Torrey Craig, and then Duncan Robinson. It's actually a little bit better than okay. I'd say it's a pretty decent bench. But this team is what it is, man. They're not like a really good team. They're average. So we'll see how everything goes. I'm hoping to maybe even be in the playoffs. See you guys at the end of year number 1. And year number 1 comes to a close, and we finish here as a 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. So we're in the playoffs, but this is basically kind of where the Indiana Pacers have been, anywhere from like a 6 to a 10 seed, I feel like, for the past so many years. But we're in the playoffs, man. You never know what can happen. Giannis wins another MVP. Cade Cunningham, your Rookie of the Year, is in Detroit. Andre Drummond, Giannis, I mean, these really don't change that much. Mike Budenholzer, Coach of the Year, 65 and 17. Over there for the Milwaukee Bucks. So we will take a look at some stats and some standings real quick. We are technically not in the play-in tournament. We finished with 41 and 41 record. It kind of just describes the Indiana Pacers. Just so average, so literally mediocre. Brogdon led us in scoring, then it was Sabonis, Bam Adebayo, Chris Duarte, great rookie campaign, was probably up there in the Rookie of the Year votes. Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Lamb, Duncan Robinson, McConnell, Poeltl, and then Torrey Craig. We look at rebounds per game. It went to Domantas Sabonis. He also led us in assists. Really, really good player. So we got the Boston Celtics here in round number 1. Not exactly my favorite team to play in this game because they actually tend to be pretty good. But we will see what happens. We'll go game by game with them. We actually win game 1. We lose game 2. We are down 2-1 now. We tie it up. We're actually battling a little bit here. We're going to game 6. We're going to game 7. And we upset the Celtics in the first round, moving on to Philadelphia. Wow. Didn't think I'd say that. Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. Can't believe that they don't find a way to get him into the starting 5. Philadelphia is probably going to be all she wrote for us, though. We're down 2-1 right now. We're 2-2. Okay. We're down 3-2. And we officially get eliminated in the Eastern Conference semifinals. So not a bad playoff run. We got an upset against the Celtics. The 76ers do go on to win the finals. Joel Embiid finals MVP. So we'll head into this first offseason here. And I'm pretty excited about it, man. I think this team's in a really good spot right now. I mean, we ended up making the playoffs. You know, in a 3-year rebuild, I don't mind, you know, like missing the playoffs and tanking. Not making, well, yeah, let me explain this better. Not missing the playoffs and tanking because it is only a 3-year rebuild. Pistons, Thunder, and Rockets, your top 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gives me more time to kind of do what I want if I kind of, you know, go ahead and try to actually be good in the first season. So I don't mind that. Rick Carlisle just got hired last year. I'm not going to fire him or anything like that. Are there any coaches that I want? Like, oh, God, you actually suck. I don't know, like Will Hardy. Sure, you want to come in here? Cool. I hate the new coaching system. I feel like I've been very vocal about that. Up to the draft, we're not going to have our first round pick. We do have the 7th overall pick in round number 2, though, via the Miami Heat. So now I can kind of make some decisions if I want to make a bigger trade or not. I think Brogdon's name is definitely somebody that could come up, and he just had a really good year for us. So we're going to sell on him. We're definitely going to be selling high. I think, again, he's a really good player. I just don't know if he really kind of fits in with this group, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But we're going to definitely make a trade or two. I'll see you guys with another move. I'm going to go ahead and see if the San Antonio Spurs want to give me DeJounte Murray. He's a little bit younger. He's a little bit cheaper. And I think the production-wise, he's a little bit better. So Malcolm Brogdon and our second overall pick, or excuse me, our second round pick this year. Is that going to get it done? I didn't think so. How about if I include just a couple more seconds? Because, like, stars-wise, they're the same. So I feel like it really shouldn't be that hard. But if I have to, I'll probably end up including some sort of bench police for me. They don't want to do that. How about if I threw in, like, a Torrey Craig? They agree to that. DeJounte Murray, welcome to the team. Going to be my new starting point guard. He's an 87 overall, 25 years old, and again, making a lot less money. Not a lot less, but like $6 to $8 million less than what Brogdon was making. So he's going to come in. DeJounte Murray is definitely going to be my new starting point guard. I'm confident with Duarte. He had a really good year. I'm still iffy on Keldon Johnson, though. And that's nothing against Keldon Johnson. I just think I potentially could maybe get a little bit of an upgrade there. So what we don't have, unfortunately, is cap space. So we're really not going to be signing anybody big. I'm going to bring all these guys back and get some first-round picks for them. Dwayne Washington Jr., no thank you. I don't really need any of these guys, if I'm being honest. So free agency, this is always a fun free agent class. Unfortunately, I just really don't have the money to go out and kind of spend in this. The Nets are giving Kyrie $220 million. Let's talk about things that probably won't happen anytime soon. Yeah, you see, I'm not really going to spend. I don't really want to blow up this team to kind of spend money. So we kind of look at this team right now. I know I'm paying Duncan Robinson a hell of a lot of money to come off the bench and really be not that good. But I think we can maybe roll with this, starting 5 for one more year and then maybe address it next offseason. I do want to upgrade kind of the bench a little bit. So Keelan Martin will be gone. O'Shea Brissett. Actually, I could play O'Shea Brissett. But Isaiah Jackson's probably going to get traded too. I just, again, don't really have, the need for either of those two guys. So, excuse me, wrong button. So Keelan Martin, if you want to get me a first-round pick, I'd be kind of comfortable with that moving on from you. Celtics are actually going to be pretty good. Hornets, yeah, it's lottery protected, but again, it's an asset. And then, you know, I could hypothetically maybe try to progress Isaiah Jackson a little bit, but with Pirtle here, I don't really see a reason to. So unless I can, like, ooh, actually it's 2.5 stars. Unless I see some sort of, like, small forward that's really, okay, we actually have some decent value here. A lot higher than I think. Okay, this is an unprotected Detroit pick next year. I have to take that. I have to. Now I'm looking at small forwards. I could just bring back Jeremy Lamb. I'll probably bring back Jeremy Lamb on, yeah, 3-year deal. That's fine. Jeremy Lamb, welcome back to the team. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2 with this rotation. Start of season in number 2 here in Indiana for us. We have made one major change to the starting 5, that being the addition of DeJounte Murray in at that point guard spot. Him and Chris Duarte, I think, are going to be a great backcourt. I think they honestly have all the tools to be successful. Will it happen, though? Only time will tell. Murray, Duarte, Keldon Johnson, who I'm still a little iffy on, Domantas Sabonis, and Bam Adebayo. So our front court, really, really solid still. Our bench unit definitely is going to need some work. Jeremy Lamb is regressing a bit. Jakob Poeltl, TJ McConnell, O'Shea Brissett, and then Duncan Robinson. So we got to make a couple sacrifices when you want to get the starting 5 better. But again, I think we're in a good spot. I will see you guys at the end of year number 2 here in Indiana. And Luka Doncic takes home the MVP award here to round out year number 2. He averages a triple-double. Russell Westbrook is proud. First career MVP for Luka. We finish it up as a 4 seed here in the Eastern Conference. You also love to see it. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year, is in Detroit. Karis LeVert, our old friend. Wow, great, impressive 6 Man of the Year numbers in Miami. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year, has made his way over to Phoenix. Interesting. Brandon Clark, Most Improved, and Willie Green, Coach of the Year, 55 and 27. So, we are in the playoffs. We are a 4 seed here. We're taking on Philadelphia in the first round, the team that actually eliminated us last year. We finished with a record of 49 and 33, so always getting better. That's what you do like to see. We're taking a look at some numbers on the year. Chris Duarte actually led us in scoring, so he is looking like we made the right decision kind of going with him instead of LeVert. Domantas Sabonis, DeJounte Murray, Bam Adebayo, Keldon Johnson, who I'm still a little iffy on. I know he's not going to score like 20-plus points a game. It's not what I'm looking for out of him. I just think overall-wise, we can maybe get a quick upgrade. It's never a bad idea. So, Philly here. Brickleberry Simmons, Tyrese Maxey. They finally get him into the starting 5. Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. It's a really good starting 5. We'll go game by game with them, however. We're up 2-0 against this team. 3-0. Wow. I will take that. We move on in 5 games and take on the 1-seeded Atlanta Hawks. Young, Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella. I got Cam Reddish and Tyus Jones and Kevin Huerter off the bench. Not exactly my favorite team to play. We're 1-1 with them right now. We're up 2-1. Okay, maybe we're moving on a little bit. Up 3-2. Could we upset the 1 seed? And we do. We're taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers here. Darius Garland, Josh Richardson, Caleb Houston, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They got Markkanen off the bench. They picked up Kyle Lowry. Timeline-wise, that just doesn't match whatsoever. We'll go game by game with them right now. We're 1-1 here in the Eastern Conference Finals. We go up 2-1, 3-1. Can we close in on making the NBA Finals here in year number 2? No, don't blow it now. And we're in the NBA Finals, and we're taking on the New Orleans Pelicans, who are just my least favorite team to face in the Finals because of, yeah, this man right here. They tend to overhype him a little bit. Dude is basically going to eat his way out of the league at this point. All right, we're down 2-0 them right off the rip. We're down 3-0. That's probably all she wrote. Okay, we get swept in Zion Williamson is the next coming of Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem, Bill Russell, LeBron, all of those guys combined. Yeah, pretty much according to 2K. Well, we get swept. Hopefully next year, you know, if we make the NBA Finals, we don't actually have to face the Pelicans. That'd be nice. But I will take the progress here in year number 1 of us actually making the Finals. It is definitely some progress that I do like to see. Draft lottery time. I don't think... Oh, wait. We actually traded for that Detroit pick. That pick's unprotected. It's currently projected as number 11. Let's see where it does end up falling. It stays at number 11. That's not bad. It's still a free 11th overall pick for Isaiah Jackson, who just wasn't going to play for us at all. So, do I want to keep Rick Carlisle? I don't know. I think if I go out and sign Stauffer, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. It's not like a glitch, but I mean, he has the ratings, so like, why wouldn't I sign him? I mean, he's one of the developers of the game, which, first of all, dude, fuck you for putting yourself in the game, making yourself such a good coach, and making such a shit product such as this game. But not what we're focusing on right now. We have 11, 25, and then 5 in the second round. I think it's time to make an upgrade finally at that small forward spot. We'll see you guys with the trade. Value-wise, I have no idea how possible this is, but I'd be willing to basically give up everything and anything for Jaylen Brown to be on this team here. We're going to give... Oh, wow. Oh, shit. I did not think that was going to go through. Jaylen Brown, welcome to the Indiana Pacers. Going to be my new starting small forward. So this team is in a really good spot right now. Do we still have any first-round or second-round picks? Whoops, excuse me. My bad. I hate that in this new menu. We're just going to trade both of these for... Yeah, that's fine with Philadelphia. And we will now head up to team player options. See what we got here. Duarte's obviously coming back. We also are going to be able to bring back Keldon Johnson, which is going to be big for us. It's going to be a good bench piece for us. Probably going to be my new 6th man. Coming off the bench, I'd also like to bring back Poeltl. So we're going to give Johnson, technically he's going to get his qualifying offer. I don't know about O'Shea Brissett, but I will pay Jakob Poeltl. And then we'll get that done. Cool. Welcome to the team. Or excuse me, welcome back to the team, both of you. And we're in a really good position right now. I'm really happy with the way this team's constructed right now. So we do need a new backcourt backups. I think, Keldon Johnson. Jeremy Lamb is definitely expendable now for either a power forward, point guard, or shooting guard. We can see what sort of offers we do get for him, and then we kind of go on from there and sign maybe the rest of those guys. But again, this team's kind of coming along, man. They're in a really good spot right now. I'm definitely not upset about it. Ooh, Josh Richardson, low key. Josh Richardson, welcome to the team. We're going to be my new backup shooting guard behind Chris Duarte. Now I need a point guard, and I need a power forward. The point guard spot, Shake Milton, low key. Dude torches the Celtics every time he plays. In the power forward spot, honestly, I'll bring back O'Shea Brissett. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I can live with it. O'Shea Brissett, welcome back to the team. We have a 10-man rotation. I don't typically roll with 10-mans for, multiple years, but I think this team's in a really good spot. I will see you guys at the start of the third and final year here in Indiana. And in our final season here in Indiana, this is how the starting five is going to look. We have a huge addition to that small forward spot in Jaylen Brown. The rest of the rotation goes like this. DeJounte Murray, Chris Duarte, Jaylen Brown. I need him to be really good this year for me. Domantas Sabonis, who I never ended up trading. I'm happy I was able to roll with Domantas Sabonis and hopefully get him a championship here in Indiana. Bam Adebayo, our bench unit, Keldon Johnson, Shake Milton, Jakob Poeltl, Josh Richardson, and O'Shea Brissett. It's a decent team. I'm going to be happy with the outcome no matter what because I think overall we did build a really fun and really good team here in Indiana. I will see you guys at the end of the third and final season. Hopefully we're back in the NBA Finals and winning it this time. And in our final season here in Indiana, we wrap it up as a 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Luka Doncic, your MVP. Not a triple-double again, but still a very impressive season from Luka nonetheless. Amani Bates, your Rookie of the Year, is in San Antonio. Keldon Johnson's replacement, also Andre Drummond. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Man, what has happened to that dude? Jaden Ivey, Most Improved and Coach of the Year goes to Mike Stauffer as we go 64-18. And I am really hoping this team finally can get a championship. We 64-18, as I mentioned, 12 games ahead of the Detroit Pistons by far. The best record in the NBA. Player stats near Jaylen Brown, DeJounte Murray, Chris Duarte, Domantas Sabonis, Bam Adebayo. Really good team basketball. Johnson, Shake Milton. Overall, I'm very happy with kind of how this team played on the regular season. So we'll sim the play and see what we got in the first round. It's going to be the Brooklyn Nets. Why does this always... It always happens, bro. They always end up as an 8 seed somehow in one of my videos. And decent amount of time I actually end up losing to them. We're up 3-2 right now. We win. Thank God. Atlanta here, round number 2. The team that beat us last year, Trae Young. Oh, wait, no, we beat Atlanta. Excuse me, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see if we can hopefully repeat history and do it again. We're 1-1 with them right now. We go up 2-1. We're 2-2. We go down 3-2. Oh, man. It's one of those videos, one of those days. Trae Young, man, congratulations. Second straight year in a row we've lost to the champions. All right, well, we built a fun team here in Indiana. We got them out of the middle of the pack in the NBA, and we officially made them a contender. But nonetheless, wasn't good enough. Hope you guys enjoyed. That pretty much wraps this one up for me. This could be the final video you guys see before Christmas. So if not, have a good Christmas, and I guess we'll see you guys after. But as always, you guys got any other video ideas, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, if you guys are new, feel free to subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.